welcome. I'm about to build the Mandalorian Razor Crest from Bandai. It's a small ship, but very fun. So let's get started. Well, hello everyone. I just received this in the mail. We got a Mandalorian Razor Crest. And I think we can slap this thing together really quick. Being that it's Bandai, it's probably really easy to build, snap together, and it'll have amazing detail as always. The only bad thing I've heard about this thing is it has stickers instead of decals, but that's okay. I'm not overly worried. I know I can order some decals for it, water decals for it. I think it's around $7 off of Etsy, but let's see what really, I mean, there's not much to it putting together. It's going to be one color. I didn't get the chrome version. They do have a version that's already chromed. But one thing I did do is I got a lot of these, another thing of purchase I did is a lot of these little Metal Earth ships. So, you know, I got, that's the Rogue One U-Wing, just really cool. I got, like, this is the Apollo CSM with the LM, with the LEM. That's really cool. I got a space shuttle launcher. These are cool. I figured these are little relaxing builds. You know, I'm not going to paint them or anything like that. Some of them already have paint. I got a nice battleship, Missouri. I got a, you know, Theodore Roosevelt aircraft carrier. They're all pretty cool. So just figured simple. Well, those might be pretty complex. But you know, I got a bunch of different ones, you know, that you can't find model kits for, like the Sith TIE Fighter. And but I do have another Mandalorian Razor Crest, and this one I think is going to look really cool, built out of this metal. That R2 unit looks pretty cool. The IG-11 looks really cool. Oh, even the Mando one looks pretty neat. Well, they got the little Grogu there. But I'm really thinking I'm actually looking forward to actually building the Razor Crest out of Metalworks. You know, and it has the copper and like I said, there's things snapped together so nice and tight. Pretty much got a haul done. You know, I'll paint up the guns. They have those separate. Yeah, we'll gun steel those. But I think I'll probably put it together first, and then can I still get to the guns? But I definitely want to do that, but that's easy to get from the outside. But yeah, there it is with its guns. And then the engine should go on. There it goes. They're so well designed, like the way they make everything just snap together. That's it. That's the Razor Crest. Some washes and some all that, and it'll look good. And I'll do it on this base. It's got the swivel thing. It'll work. But look, she's tiny, but it's still cool to have finally in the collection. You know, it goes with all my other smaller Bandais, which, you know, someday I'll actually do a video on all the stuff that I have in my cabinets and stuff. I did a lot of Bandai stuff when I was going through cancer treatments. They were small and simple, the 72nd, and I got the ATST and the AT-AT, which they came out really good. I did the snow, you know, I expanded on the snow platform for it. You know, The ATST, I did a forest, indoor kind of thing. I got a TIE Striker, I got a B-Wing, a TIE Interceptor, which is my favorite. I got a Darth Vader's, I got Poe's Black and Orange, I got First Order, the Special Forces TIE Fighter, and all the Bandai kits. Poe's Orange one. I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. Oh, I got the nice Bandai Star Destroyer with lights. That thing's great. Excuse me. What else do I got? And the Super Star Destroyer. I wish it was a little bigger. They should have made it at least as big as, the regular Star Destroyer. Having your Super Star Destroyer is this big in my... It's cool though, but the detail, even in that Super Star Destroyer, is insane. Well, what I'm going to do now, that's pretty much the build. Quick could be. Yeah, I'm going to go hit it with some silver. Get a stick in there and hit it with some silver and see what I can come up with. I think I have a chrome I might try. Because they did do a model of this. And they were using foil. That's how they got it. It's funny to watch the gentleman who built the model for the actual show. It's amazing what he used to do all this stuff. But yeah, they did a foil. Which is a common thing. I don't know if it was the actual plumber's tape foil, duct tape, actual duct of silver stuff. Not sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna go hit this with a coat and let it dry. Not gonna go crazy with it. It doesn't need much, Weather it and see if how this stickers work. I know they're fairly thin because I used them on things before. Like if I can pull this. Yeah, but they still have that thickness that's about them. But I think it'll work okay for the body decal. What are those? Those 13, 14, 15, and 16. Oh, that's part that comes up above over the ship like that. But I think since they're pretty much, I think the only problem part I'm gonna think there's going to be is where it goes up and over this part. But I'm hoping it just comes up over to that. We'll see. But, well, thanks for watching. It was fairly quick. I'll give you an update on what it looks like once I chrome it here. So, till then, I'll see you shortly. Well, hello. Welcome back. I've gotten quite further on the Razor Crest here. What I went and did is I did a grayish black wash over the entire ship and concentrated in areas where I wanted it to be a little more dirtier and oily, like inside there and back in here, and the engines and stuff like that. And then I went with a little bit of the oily earth, that's the brown, the oily earth, and did that just in light areas. And then I did this yellowish, they call it a dark yellow wash for around the nozzles, exhaust ports of the main engines. So that kind of it's gonna hopefully mimic what that sticker is supposed to do. I don't know if you can, yeah. So I kind of like that a little better. So, and then I went and hit with the pastels. I did the, I want to use two. I used the rust and the gunmetal, and then there's a silver here. So I use those, hit those in areas. That's where you see the, you know, the most kind of that rust. I like that. And you can hit it again to make it more powdery, but I wanted it to be more of a wet look. You see this, you know, ship and jungles and all kinds of things went in the harbor, went actually in the harbor. So, you know, more of a wet, runny rust. That's what I went for. And then I hit the windows with Tamiya F1 gloss black. Not using the stickers. But I am going to use those, or at least try them. I don't know. They just seem like they're going to be so thick. We'll see. But if worse comes to worse, then we'll just do the design and scrape it. Or I can just get the water decals. I think they were $7 or something for the water decals. So, but $7 just for this. It's kind of silly. Well, I mean, the only things I'm going to use, I wouldn't even use that. I don't even think even as a water decal, it still will never set correctly. And Bandai's really good, but I don't know if that's an option. So what goes on this side? And, you know, I'm going to paint these a gun steel. The ends of the guns, because they're actually supposed to be darker. But I figured, let's go, let's attempt these decals. So yes, on the port side is the more full decal, number 16. Or 18. 18 and then 15 and 16. I can't see what they're saying. Well, how's it go on the ship? Does it go this way and then that way? Something like that. Okay. Alright. Well, and whereabouts does it really go? They don't give you a very big picture. I guess that rides on that part, so. There we go. I've gotten sticker options in a lot of Bandai kits, but never, ever, and you think with such an iconic ship like this, have I ever got one where you only could use I'm just afraid, you know, you're going to see the carrier line. That's why I did the washes first. Because I didn't want it to get behind the carrier film. And it doesn't look bad. You see the haze. Now, if you did like some type of clear, that might actually go away. But that doesn't look bad. I'll give it. I'll give it to it for such a shiny ship. It really doesn't look that bad until you get up close and you can kind of see that little off color because of the carrier film. But for the most part, like if it was a filming miniature, you could go with it. You know, and then they would put it clear over it anyway. But I don't know if that would hide the... But what I might try, like I do with my decals, is my X20A. It works like a... It works very much like a... micro set. Now it works on water slides. How's it going to work on a sticker? Will it shrink it? You know, and make it... that's the most I'm going to mess with it. It'd be cool if it softened it. But I am not spending any money on it, and I don't want to get it behind it where then it loosens up the stickiness and then it's all done. But, and again, like I said, I'm cool with it. That off color makes it look dirty and rusty maybe. So now they're saying on the same side, this is fun. I've never used, but I gotta hand it to them for stickers. That ain't too bad. I will tip my hat to that. Now, is it 16 that goes next and then 15? Like they're going backwards, kind of? 18, 16, 15? It is. So, 16, you are next. And what are you doing? That's the thing is you can't see. Are you attaching it here? That's what I'm assuming. Yeah, that works really nice, to be honest. There's very little carrier film on that piece. And then this has got to be the upper piece. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does go through that window. Let's try to make sure we're lined up. But it's doing a good job of letting me move it a little bit. I don't know if it's supposed to go that far up to the window. You know, they're kind of showing more right to the edge, but that's where it wants to go. Unless I'm off kilter somewhere. There we go. And I just trimmed it a little. It's good enough for me. I like it. Let's get them on off first. I mean, they're lining up as best as you can on this crazy. Maybe if I do this, I can see it. Yeah, they're not doing too bad, to be honest. And you know what? I think that did help it settle. The 20A. It dulled it down too. So we will do that to all of them. But let's do this the other side. Looks like it's the same. They did the cut around the door, so it kind of gives you something to go by. But everything is still very magnetic. Yeah, that works. That doesn't look bad at all, to be honest. Very impressed. I wonder if they save money doing the... Alright, how's this one work? There's a big chip in it. Shot. This is interesting. Alright, and you're the one that shoots up what we're... Alright. Go. I gotta trim a little, yeah, just a hair. There we go. Now I'm going to try that on all of them because it seemed to make that one side settle like really nice, so it didn't hurt it at all and brought it to a better sheen at the very least. But it made it look like it made it settle better into the crevices of the ship. Yeah, instead of it look like this little bump, you know, plastic thing stuck over the detail. So you can see. And there she is. I think that is it, really. That was a very nice, simple, quick little build. Now I'd like to build a big one. I really love to build a big one. So, get past the holidays and maybe I'll start actually looking for a big one. I got my Metal Earth one to do yet. I have this one to do yet. Should be just a fun, no pain, just put together. I forget how big they say this is. I thought it said on the thing, but I can't remember. I think it's a little bit bigger than this. I would hope. It would be nice if it was like at least like that. So, it's hard to tell. I forget. I thought I said something like 8, maybe 8 inches. I don't know. Sheets of metal are 8 by 8.3 by 4, but that doesn't tell me the hull size. But that's gonna be cool. I like it. That's the road one again. But there it is. Bandai does, you know, like always, exceptional detail in such small scale. Like unbelievable. Yep. Very hard to see with the glow and glare of this light, especially this ship. That's why they had trouble, you know, if you hadn't used every shot as a miniature. They did use a miniature on some, you know, space travel shots, but I think she was 2 foot. You know, whatever. But yeah. I'm happy. I like how that yellow wash gave that effect that that decal was trying to go for, and that's that burnt, something shiny metal, and it gets hot, it gets that yellow, and then turns to the purples and blues. And, you know, the stickers don't look bad. Up close, you can tell they're stickers. Or, you know, you see the carrier film. You know, but, you know, well, it's not complete. I gotta do the guns, gunmetal. Let's do that quick, because then that won't take long. Almost celebrating too early. Usually I get done with the ships, and then I stop, like, and not finish the base. That's usually a good thing I do all the time. Like my Katinga, I still need to do the photo etch parts from Paragraphics. Came with, like, you know, cool Klingon symbol and writing and stuff, and all I do is paint them and put them on there. But I haven't done that yet. The NX1 is still in work in progress. A lot of decals. As far as the ship, you know, and light blocking, light bleeds, like where it's creeping through cracks. I think I hit everything for the most part and sealed it. I just got to paint them, paint in those spots. But a lot of decals yet, still in the Annex 1. So, I did a lot on the top, but I didn't get into the saucer stripes and, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna make this video last longer than it really needs to. We gotta remember this once too. Brush. I'm starting to like these. I really am. Well, this. Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit of a googly eye here, so. Just because there's a notch right there that I want to be able to hit. And maybe this brush itself, because it has a little loose hair that's way out front. There we go. Yeah, and this gunmetal's just, I love it with silver, or like the hull color that I did the NX1. Because this gunmetal has a silver in it in certain spots. Certain spots, you'll see that. You know, the high spots, you actually will see the shine of the silver that's in the paint. Yeah, that looks good. Just gives them enough. And when it dries, it'll look better. Wow, the wash in this, on this gun, from doing the full wash, looked really good. Like, the wash fell in all the little cracks, which gave it so much more dimension. Wow, that looks great. I might want to hit this back here. Yeah, that just pulls a little bit of it in the back. That looks great. Well, I will definitely put pictures at the end of this series so you can see it up close. I didn't take a terrible lot of pictures, but we can at least see it up close better. But yeah, that looks so much better. And once it dries, it'll look even more spectacular. Now we can say there she is. Thank you for watching. Like, again, I'll have some pictures so I can, you know, see at least the finished product, and you can check out the, hopefully I can get close-ups on the decals so you can kind of see how they look. Whether you're going to want to order the water slides. You know, I would definitely do another one with the water decals to see what it would look like, but I'm interested in going bigger. This was just a nice little appetizer for a bigger Razor Crest, because it is a cool ship and a good series, you know, especially with the not so good of movies that have been released. I do like Solo. I don't, you know, a lot of people don't like Solo, got a bad rap, but I think that was a backlash more than anything. But until next time, we'll get working on something. I'll bring it up to date, maybe do a quick run through the whole what I do have built already. But until then, happy modeling. Well, here she is, all finished. I figure I'd do a quick little video so you can see the detail a little better. There's that sticker. It actually doesn't look too bad. It actually came out nice. Some of the weathering I did, you can see some of the rust on the engines. I went and painted the windows black. They came out really nice. The guns I did in a gunmetal. See some more of the. This is the more decayed side of the decal. Came out really nice. Very happy with it. It's a very small ship. I ordered a 3D printed one that's already together. I might do a little bit of weathering to it, but yeah, weathering and everything on the engines looks really good. I don't know why my camera is just not focusing unless I tap on it. Yeah, that came out really good, doing that little bit of yellowing around the thrusters. Yeah, it's just not. So the washes down in the cracks made it look more defined. But yeah, let me see if I can get a hold of her. Move around. Probably want to do a little more black in the actual engine spots there. I'll probably use like a German gray and just hit it with my airbrush. Other side. But no, she came out really nice. A small kit, but a fun kit to build. So I hope you guys get yourself one. It's a nice little kit, easy to display on a desk or a bookshelf, and so I hope you have as much fun as I did. It's really nice because Bandai, of course, always top notch with the detail, especially on small kits. I'm interested in getting the other one. It's about 8 inches long, 6 inches wide. Like I said, it's a 3D print. I don't know if I'll do a full paint and come up with the decal myself, or copy the decal they have on it, because I think it'll come with it on it. And it comes with a nice base with the Mandalorian helmets off to one side, and then the little ball from the handle that Grogu plays with. It's pretty neat. I got it for a decent price. Just to have a bigger one until I can get a big kit that I can light and everything. So, but there she is. So, until next project and next time, happy modeling.